Well, obviously a great road win for us. You know, we really controlled, I thought, the second half with terrific defense. You know, we stayed poised when they made that little run, and we were confident. So it's nice to break through. We've had a lot of close losses, and the guys were confident. And they did a good job of, you know, they made each other better. They were talking to each other. They were in each other's ear. And when Reggie Lynch stays out of foul trouble, obviously we're a different team. So excited about a road win. They're very good at home, so we're proud of it, and we'll move on.
Coach, you know, you've been in so many close games, and you figured this team, you know, obviously with the week off to think about it, and I think they had a players-only meeting and just discussed within the team about things they can do down the stretch to help themselves. They talked about doing the little things. Do you think that kind of helped that the team took it upon themselves to maybe talk about some of those things?
I'll give them credit. I don't think a players-only meeting was necessary, and I'm gonna make fun of them on the plane about what they actually accomplished. And we've got great attitudes. We play hard. It's an execution standpoint. I don't know if we were at players-only type. You know, so it's great. You know, I do think player-coached teams are better than coaches-coached teams. So I'd love to do it. I mean, I 2 practices ago, we went 5-on-5, and I sat down. I've never done that. And they kind of looked at me and were like, what are you doing? And I said, you guys got to start taking some ownership, helping each other out, executing, you know, stop looking at me all the time. And so I do think that helped. That week off helped. And, you know, so proud of them. I really am for breaking through.
You talked about Reggie Lynch's impact, also Akeem Springs. I mean, these 2 guys, your oldest players, and it seemed like, you know, Akeem in the last 4 games, I want to say, I mean, he gets a sense that, you know, this is it for him, and he's playing that way, sense of urgency.
Playing confidently. You know, we thought it'd take some time to adjust a little bit. But, you know, what Akeem does is if Akeem misses a shot, he stays after and shoots 200 shots. You know, he's not one of those guys, if something doesn't go his way, he doesn't feel sorry for himself. He's got great confidence, and he works his way out of it by just putting in hard work. And that's unique. And so he's been a terrific leader, great spirit, doing a lot of little things, made some big shots at the end. And then when Reggie stays out of foul trouble, he's as good as any big in the conference. You know, so if he can continue to do that, I think we're a good team. We're a tough team to guard. Go ahead, Marcus, dive in.
Yeah.
I'm finally in a good mood, so I'll listen to your dumb question. Just kidding.
I'll ask a dumb one then. You know, everybody's talking about NCAA tournament probably in the next, you know, month or so. You know, as this gets closer and closer to March, you know, when you look at these wins on the road, you have 3 now. You break the losing streak. How important is it to in this last stretch of Big Ten play, build up some momentum and obviously get some confidence going?
You know, I think the biggest thing, you know, with our first 9 was we played, I don't know if 1, but we had to be 1 or 2 toughest conference or toughest schedule in the conference. We have one of the toughest strength of schedules in the conference, or in the country, excuse me, top 5. So I told our guys, like, yeah, we squandered some wins that we needed to get, but you erase that by stealing some on the road that are difficult to get. I mean, that's always a very, very tough environment, and they've been very good at home. You know, so we don't talk about NCAA tournament. We want to go. That is the goal. But we just kind of narrow our focus. It's pretty cliche, but that's kind of the way that we operate. And we just kind of day by day just try to get better, and our guys have been pretty focused on that.
Here in the middle.
Coach, what did you want to focus in on in the second half, and what do you attest to your team's little run and spurt that got going?
I just told them, I said, guys, we were one of the best defensive teams in the country. You know, DER was top 5, top 6. I think we're at top 20. Field goal percentage defense was terrific. 3-point field goal percentage. There's a reason why we are there. Let's get back to playing that way. And I just thought that was the mentality coming out of the locker room was we can't outscore teams. I mean, you know, they shot 45% in the first half. That's too much. You know, so we got down to guarding the three, which we've been pretty good at. And a lot of it has to do with when Reggie Lynch stays out of foul trouble, we're a pretty good defensive team. He protects a lot of things for us.
Here in the front.
Coach, were you relieved that Kipper Nichols only got 23 minutes of playing time?
I think John is a terrific coach.
Any other questions for Coach Pitino? All right.